Hello. In this video I'm going to talk about adding and administrating WordPress user roles. So let's go create a little blog that you can follow along with. So let's go with the top level, which is the administrator. I'm currently logged in under as an administrator, which you have the ability to do anything with a WordPress site on the administrator role. This should be given out very sparingly. You have access to theme, widgets, headers, any of the tools. So this is the role that you should use very sparingly for high-level content managers, maybe. Programmers definitely will need it, but basically site managers are really the only ones that should be using it. And even with content managers, only if they need access to certain things, some of the settings or whatnot. So let's move on to the editor. Okay, so now I'm logged under as an editor. Editors have full control over any content, not only the content they created, but others. For smaller sites where one person is in charge of the content, really the editor role is the way to go. If you assign someone as an author and they need full control of the content, then they won't be able to edit or manage content that they haven't created. So let's jump over to author. Okay, so now we're logged under as an author. There really won't be any noticeable difference in the back end. The thing to keep in mind is author can only manage their own content, whereas I said editor can edit and manage all content. So this would be useful where there's multiple people doing content, because really you wouldn't have a author without an editor. So that really indicates there's two people doing content, unless the person in the role of the editor is actually using an administrator account. So let's keep going to contributor. Okay, so now I'm logged under as a contributor, and the noticeable difference is there is a missing media library menu. So really because the contributor role has a dependency or codependency on the editor or admin, I don't recommend this unless it's more of an enterprise level site. The overhead from that codependency really is pretty high. The contributor really is only able to create posts that then have to be reviewed and approved by another role. And like I said, that's the two roles that can approve that are the editor or the administrator. So I find it pretty limiting. Okay, so let's jump to the subscriber. Okay, so I'm now logged under as a subscriber. This is very limited. Really, it's just for registration purposes. You see a lot of them, some sites that just require you to register, and you'll have this option, but there's no setting changes, no content, nothing that shows up on the front end of the site can be done here. The only thing the person can do is change their own information within the profile section. So I hope that's clear on all the user roles in WordPress. If you have any questions, shoot me a contact form.